Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the 5th episode of Dr. Stone, The Stone Wars. This one's titled Steam Gorilla. Right, because we just invented essentially a steam engine. We now have essentially the industrial era upon us, which is kind of interesting considering we've kind of jumped around a lot through the human history. But hey, Industrial Revolution, here we go. We now have the basis for the tank from the OP. I guess that's what we're now going to expand upon over the course of this one. But the main reason we need it is because we need to get to Tsukasa Empire quickly because Chrome was captured. Willingly captured, actually, at this point, because he realized that Super Hearing Boy... I need to learn his actual character's name instead of just calling him Super Hearing Boy. Ukyo. He realized Ukyo was not trying to actually kill them because all the shots were... Like, he should really be able to have hit them by now if he was actually trying to. So he reasons that he's not actually trying to kill them because killing them doesn't do them no good because they don't find out what the hell they were doing here. So he's taken back for questioning, doesn't give in even after being dangled off a cliff and dropped. And Tsukasa realizes, like, you give him the carrot, give him the stick, it's not going to matter. He will not cave in, which is brilliant for Chrome. So they just have to guess why he was here. And Ukyo lied to Tsukasa and Hyoga about where he found Chrome. So there's a bit more complexity going there. We know he was a submarine. He was working on the hydroacoustics of a submarine, the sonar and stuff. So we know he might have a want to get back to technology at this point, potentially. There might be some other reasoning as to why he would willingly go against Tsukasa, but I guess that's another thing that we might explore this time, depending on how much we focus on how much we are here and how much with Chrome, I suppose. How much is in the actual Science Empire versus Chrome. I imagine it'll be another split one like it was last time, with them inventing the engine and seeing Chrome getting captured. So, what else also happened last time that is of note? Was there anything else really important I should mention? Other than making the engine? Not really. No, that was kind of it. We made the engine. We now have a means to transport over long distances pretty well. They didn't put any brakes on it, so I'm slightly concerned about how they're going to stop it from running away from them. It didn't look like it had much in the way of steering yet either. At least from what I remember of seeing it. So we need to solve those problems real quick and then we'll be good to go. But that's trivial compared to making the engine, I'm sure. So yeah, without further ado, I suppose let's start getting into it. My voice is already going to be screwed today because I just spent 50 minutes talking about ReZero, which is just anyway, so as per usual, these are time-based film reactions here on YouTube. If you want to see full picture-in-picture, you can go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all picture-in-picture reactions I do, which is everything from this season and future seasons, certain backdated shows, Patreon request shows, etc., etc. Here on YouTube, though, we have to do timer-based. So bottom left of the screen, you'll see the timer for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. Now, play you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. Watch this one on Crunchyroll, since that's who licensed it here this season. No logos or anything to start with, which is straight into the episode. You can use screen flash on my face or the mic to tell when it's transitioning. That should help you sync it up. And with all that said, to save my damn voice, let's get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Yes, we can. Oh, that might be the brake on the right there. Or steering, I don't know. Don't damage it. Can we not damage it, though? So dumb. Yep. The Steam Gorilla, that's where the name is. You'll never learn. Mm-hmm. But it's time to leave. Mm-hmm. Yep. We need to make it bigger, though. It doesn't have that much space on it. Unless we are making a trailer or something, but they haven't really mentioned that. Still looks dumb. Yeah, we still got that character. That's the one with the petrification still over his like eye as a mask type thing. We still need to dig into his backstory at some point, but he hasn't been relevant yet. All right, Steam Gorilla, and into the cell you go. Because they'll be coming for him to trap. They've realized something, but I don't know what. Maybe a natural defense against it? I don't know. Spring is here. Here we go. Yeah, they made it bigger. No suspension. Ah, okay. Sure. can we can we make tires? Okay, we are going to be able to make something. Hmm. Okay. Airless tires, right. I didn't know they're made with bamboo. I know they've been trying to make airless tires for a long time. Commercially, they're still not viable, but we've made a boat. Boat on wheels. Who made the gorilla bit? Even in this world, the guys are interested. Hmm. Right. Surprise. Huh? Ah, makes sense. Sure. Yes, they are. Hmm. It makes sense, yeah. Mm-hmm. He says that, but I'm sure they're like still babies and kids that need raising, right? Right? Is it smart to move the entire village? Hmm. That's why that makes sense actually. Hmm. Senku will win. That's how much belief they have in him. That's a nice moment. Hmm. One of the that's one of the birds we depetrified, right? Because there wouldn't be many of them left. Because I think it's the same type of bird. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Not enough power. Too heavy. Hmm. What's he thinking of? Was he going to turbocharge or something? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, what's he going to do? Mm-hmm. Oh, she goes. Obviously. I still don't quite know how she fits, but whatever. What are they doing? What are they building, though? They're building something. It's like some form of natural trap. Don't quite know what. Unless they've somehow figured out landmines, but I don't think they've done that. Mm-hmm. No. Because of the... Because of our Steam Gorilla. Yep. Essentially a battering ram. They are going to make a tank. Yep. We don't... Mm-hmm. It's an upgrade. Can we actually make a working tank cannon? Yes. So not a literal tank. I feel like I've heard something like that before. I feel like I've heard something vaguely related to that, but I don't quite know what. Okay. Hello, Mecha Senku. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Sure, but uh, there's something. He's done something tricky here. What's he done? What has he done here to make this work? Yep. It blocks. I mean, they're overdoing it a little bit, but still. How does that work? I mean, it has. Yeah. There was something. It was like a form of like ceramic or something. I don't even know. Molten plastic. Okay. 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 We've just made carbon fiber. Oh, they have put F1. How old of an F1 car do you want to show? Like, Jesus. What is this transformation sequence? It looks even dumber. Double steam, front wheel drive. But what were they doing out front? Traps, okay. Yep. But the tank won't care for the traps. Okay. Well, of course he's smart enough to figure this out as well, okay. Tsukasa is genuinely smart in this regard. Mm-hmm. Are they ready for the scope of this vehicle, though? Mm-hmm. Maybe fatal, but you've... Right, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well... Hmm. Oh, those holes are much bigger than I thought they were, okay. You can figure a way out first. How will we do that? How would he escape, though? I just want to say, like, the... Okay. I guess he'll figure a way out. I just want to say, in, like, the wide shots especially, the bamboo seems very, very wide holes. I said the same for, What's-Her-Face, who's currently in prison in the science side. The gymnast. Forget her name. But, like, it looks like the gaps are really, really big and, like, you could slip through them. In that close-up shot, it looks a bit better, but in the wide shots, it looked like Chrome could just fit right through, but whatever. And of course, I had to go with a really old-looking F1 car. You couldn't depict something more modern. I know that's more effort to draw, but still. Surprised they didn't draw something like Super Formula. That's pretty modern. And Japan has their own, like, Formula racing, so surprised they wouldn't use that. Although I guess that's... I wonder how well known that type of racing is in Japan and viewed compared to something like Formula 1. Because Formula 1's like an international sport, right? And of course, you got Japanese Grand Prix, Suzuka, so... interesting. Alright. Do we have anything extra? A little bit. I think it's next episode title, though. Yeah, it is. Prison Break. Okay. Yeah, work of fiction, but it's all based on reality. Good stuff. Alright. So, Tsukasa, again, is smart enough to plan for something as ludicrous as a goddamn tank. Because of course he is. Because of course he is. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, another good episode. The tank definitely looks... Like, in the OP, it's obviously slightly different than what we see currently, it looks like. So maybe they will make one one more final change to it. Maybe if Chrome escapes, they decide to change it so it's more than just a one-use thing. Or that it's just not 100% complete yet, and they're going to add something else onto it later. But, yeah. Yeah, another good episode. Didn't really mention much of the Ukyo plot. Like, no mention of him at all throughout all this. This was all about getting this tank built. So we've had no mention of him and what he's up to. Considering this is only 11 episodes, we've got 6 more to go. Yeah, 6 more to go. So we need an episode on Ukyo to find out what he's doing. We need at least an episode on the mask guy. And then, of course, got a fight. It's Homura who's currently imprisoned. That was her name. Excuse me. Getting tired already. Like, Tsukasa is... Like, he's super, super clever. Like, he's really genuinely clever. He just doesn't believe in science because of his own personal views. Now, whether there's anything necessarily maintaining his views beyond just that, I don't know. But if he didn't have this mentality about the way he thinks the world should go, he could be a good ally. Because he very much has the critical thinking skills that would be very, very useful in planning and preparing for certain things. Because he does match Senku on that level. He just doesn't have the science know-how beyond the basics in order to enact on it. And he doesn't want to know the science know-how either. Yeah, another good episode though. Very, very interesting. Tank is less ridiculous now. We have carbon fiber, because why the hell not? I knew they were going to do something. Like, as soon as he's like, oh yeah, it's all hand, I'm like, wait, what the hell has he done? Like, I remember he put the glue, essentially, on. Didn't realize it'd be some form of plastic to make carbon fiber. It's very primitive carbon fiber, but it is carbon fiber, I suppose. Lightweight, durable. Absolutely right. That's why motorsports and vehicles want to use it, because it's very resilient. Well, it's very resilient up until you smash it into a barrier, obviously, but even then, it does its job. And it's still lightweight, so you can go as fast as possible without having to worry about the weight limitations. Makes a lot of sense. It's interesting that they use like a... hang on. Let me just think, because I'm not sure if that was 70s or 80s Formula 1, really. It was definitely an older era. Let's see. Yeah, that was more 80s by the looks of things. The blocky look. 70s, yeah, 70s weren't. At least from this graphic, it looks like the 80s were definitely blockier. Which is interesting. Were they using carbon fiber in the 80s for Formula 1? I know it's an older material, but still. I don't know. So yeah, it was aluminum. Let me see if I can find when carbon fiber. There's an Autosport article here. Carbon fiber made its debut in F1 with the McLaren MP4-1 in 1981. Okay, so yeah, this would be fair. That was basic. Okay. I don't know if that was intentional, but McLaren MP4-1 from 1981, which would be the blocky type of design that we saw in that, was the first real carbon fiber usage in Formula 1. That, I don't know if that was an intentional choice by the creator, but if so, that was a very clever choice. Very, very clever choice. Because like I said, you'd think of a more modern Formula 1 car, but using one of the first cars to ever use the carbon fiber, clever. I'll give him that. If it was intentional. If not, you lucked into something quite clever. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Looks like Chrome's going to have to break out, because otherwise our Gorilla's useless. So I wonder what his plan is against Bamboo, because Bamboo is very tough. Presumably he has some trick up his sleeve, but I guess we'll see what that ends up being. Maybe he has a lens so he can burn through it, maybe, or he has something that can cut. I don't think he has anything that can cut through it, but maybe he'll think of something based on some of the knowledge he's learned over time, so I guess we'll find out. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode as per usual, as well as your comments what you thought. Both help grow the channel out immensely and are very, very useful in that regard. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Winter 2021 lineup you can find on the channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.